fine as hell, from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
What's up, man? We're in the wild card. Next man up. Last week, the last week of the season, I had to get a win. It was against Computer. I didn't know we could ask for a force win versus Computers, and obviously I needed to play that game to win. I mean to make the playoffs, so I played it. I ended up winning,
Coach,
but I ended up losing Todd Gurley for 4 weeks.
And bone-chilling
So
playoff
I lost
football
Todd
at
Gurley
that in the
for
city of brotherly
playoffs.
love at Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, it's
obviously
the NFC's turn to take
huge.
center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Los
Huge.
Angeles Rams
So
and
I'm
the
without Todd
Philadelphia
Gurley
Eagles.
for 4 weeks. So
Winner go home
I
is
have
the
to make it to
mantra,
the
and
Super Bowl in
off we
order to
go.
get him
We're
back.
underway in this NFC wild card game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And yeah, let's see how my offense does, man. I mean, missing my best, my best and the best running back in the league. So, see how this goes. If I remember, I played Philly during the year. Ended up winning. He jumped out to a 14-0 start.
And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
I remember that's what he did. I remember that's all he did.
Alshon Jeffrey, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Wow.
Extra
the
point
game
attempt
really
to
needed
follow
a defensive
here.
step up, man. Not how we wanted to start.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one
Not how
fielded
we
at the
wanted to
5.
start.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, man. Defense has to be locked in, man.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Gone. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. On the return, Jackson. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 41, Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Great 57. Hey, Echo.
Into the red zone. Wentz.
Let's go. We needed that. 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 Come on. Come on. We needed that. 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 We freaking needed that.
25.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Goff now looking to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And almost intercepted. If he could have picked it, maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Get rid of the ball, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? You had that dude run.
Fletcher Cox, his 2nd sack of the night. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Wentz under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Samson Abukum came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Five.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Wentz going to throw. Flushed out right. He'll hit Jackson, complete. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
You got it. You got it.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They have the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Let's bring it. 51 to Mike, boy. 51.
From the gun, it's Wynn. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Samson Abuka able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, man. And he dialed up the pressure and got to him.
One play, but I need to keep it up, D. D need to keep it up.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And that had far too much air under it. It's out of the back of the end zone, and the football will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And now the throw hauled in by Green, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
We go to the 180.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, here's Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
You read that, man.
That's where the return stops.
He read
whether
that,
you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind. It can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
All day, every day, any day.
Working from the gun, Wentz.
We need that pick.
Throw is incomplete.
We need that pick, D.
Alshon
Come on,
Jeffrey,
D.
the
We need
intended
that
receiver.
pick, D.
And it's 3rd down.
Dang.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 4 down.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Pick.
Incomplete.
Oh,
He
come
had
on,
his
D.
hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to loft one. Deep left side.
Get the hell out. A linebacker, dog. A linebacker.
Nigel Bradham And they take
A
possession of the
linebacker kept
football
up with
and have it
freaking,
at the
bro, get the
36-yard
freak
line.
out of here,
The
bro.
Eagles in good position
That's
to
that
start out as
bull,
they
bro.
come
That's
up
that
first
bull
and
I'm
10
talking about,
at their
bro.
36-yard line.
Like, that's
They
that
find some
bull,
open
bro.
field here.
That's that bull I'm talking about, bro.
Inside the 30.
Freaking linebacker gonna catch up? You gonna keep up with the receiver like that, bro?
Pass numbers are a little bit out of whack.
Freak out of here, man. Woods would have ducked his ass,
But in
bro.
a sense, that just sets things up for big runs
Stupid
like
ass
that because the
crap,
defense might
man.
be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first
Crap
down with
dumb, bro. Crap dumb, bro.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
Didn't have a
That's
receiver open
stupid,
downfield,
dog.
and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Wentz now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Samson Abukum bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Throwing is Wentz. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Aaron Donald in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Wentz. This goes to Mack on the check down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Wentz. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Wentz now on 3rd and goal.
Let's go!
Goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You need to relax, Jared Goff.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Here's Jackson to return. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Not playing so hot, man.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Here's Henderson, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now it's gone. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Whoa!
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
What?
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Gall.
Oh my God, bro! Why is this game being so fake right now, man?
Down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. Again, Goff. And this is incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nigel Bradham, his 2nd sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Back to throw, Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them special.
Let's go! Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Gone. And that's complete. It's Green here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Goff now to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Goff. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Goal, boy. It's freaking goal, boy.
10 yards out. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
That's freaking
and that's
goal,
exactly
boy.
what you're supposed to do in good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Bailey got the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. He's going to air one out.
Oh my God, please, guys.
Incomplete.
When he throws the ball like that, man, we gotta take advantage of that, man. It gotta be a pick right there, man. Got to be a pick, man.
And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And that's complete to Jeffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by
Let's
John
freaking
Johnson.
go, D.
There he goes left side. And he will bring it
That's
back.
what I'm talking about, D.
Interception return for a Rams touchdown.
That's what I'm freaking talking about, D. Step up when our old struggles, man.
That was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Wentz to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On first down, Wentz. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Baby.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jump.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Hey!
Wentz to throw again.
Bruh! Are you kidding me?
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Yes.
Got a man open. It's
oh my God,
man.
This game, bro.
Zach Ertz there
bro,
to make the grab as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are you going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And got a man. It's Woods. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now it's Henderson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Goff dancing to his left. And he gets it down to the 32. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Ready? Single.
From the 30 on second down. Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Henderson.
Get in there, boys!
Oh,
my God. I did not just lose my second starting running back. Oh, my God,
break the
bro.
tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20.
Okay, D.
These guys will set up
Let's get this money.
at the 23-yard line.
Let's get this money.
The Eagles offense set to begin
Let's
their
get
next
this
drive.
money.
And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back
Jesus
pretty quickly.
Christ,
Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a quick hitch round and the throw complete.
The other way,
a
bro.
5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The other way, bro.
This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill?
The other way, bro.
Yeah, for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
The drive continues
Come
as
on.
they search for
Aaron
a
Donald, you gotta get there,
touchdown.
man.
Here's 1st and 10.
Donald, you gotta get
He's
there,
back
man.
to throw. Into the hands
Yes,
of his
sir.
running back,
Yes,
Marlon
sir.
Mack.
Yes, sir.
And he'll lose yardage
Yes,
here,
sir.
back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw.
Yes, sir. Yes,
He's
sir.
taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Michael Brockers in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
2 more downs,
Eagles
D.
coming up here on
2
a
more
3rd and
downs,
long,
D.
so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long.
Again, bro. Again, coming back.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. 3 yards on that last carry. You're 2nd and 7. Again, it's Abdullah. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now gone. It's complete. Abdullah. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.
Let's go. 17-24, the final score. I win the wild card game. Now move on to divisionals. I'm the last seed, so I'm probably versing the first 2, which is Tampa Bay, and I believe they're undefeated. So that would be good. It's the same dude that I versed last year. The last game I played for Madden 19 on franchise mode. Dude's name is like Detective, something like that. He was the Packers last year. I lost in the divisional game. You know, I've been looking for him, like, yo, where the hell is this guy at? I finally saw what team he was. It was the Bucks. And now I'm finally gonna verse him again. At what stage of the freaking? At what stage am I gonna play him at? Same stage I lost him. So that's crazy. Let's freaking get it, baby. Till next time, yo.